Why do some people just refuse to have the mentality of work hard for what you want to earn in life? They act like it's a mission impossible. Claim that she went to UCLA. Yes, but she mentioned one name. And as soon as she mentioned that one name, I already know what time it was. I already know where she got this mentality from. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you like, share, subscribe. Leave a comment in the comment section. And let me know what you guys think about this video here in the comments. And with that said, let's get into this one.
You don't look like, I didn't expect you when I heard you were coming, right? Mm-hmm. I expected a black older woman with an afro, kind of hear me roar.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Is it possible you've been brainwashed?
That I've been brainwashed?
Yeah, and they pulled you into this dark world where you should not be because you don't have that personality.
No, I don't think I've been brainwashed. I think, if anything, I've been enlightened.
Really?
I don't think, I've been in a position where I don't think my views are very extreme, at least, and I don't think my views are incredibly conservative.
Have you been told that you look white and act white?
In high
black
school,
people?
I've never heard that in higher education. Never at UCLA.
But in high school, other black kids told you that?
Probably not even in high school, probably middle school. And that's a part of ignorance, because I think what I've learned as well, and what we've learned now in this new age activism, is the fact that the real resistance for black people is freedom, and respecting our freedom. It means
freedom
respecting the fact that we can live.
From who?
Freedom to live however we want to live.
But white people don't care how you guys live.
But that's not necessarily true.
No, they want you to go away and live.
I think, well, at least from history, it tells us that our image, our aesthetics have always been criticized and manipulated by white people.
No.
Yeah.
It's not true.
So she's saying they've been manipulated throughout history. Talking about slavery and all of that. So right now, you telling me that you guys can think for your own, that to know when certain things should just be labeled as wrong? You can't think for yourself? A lot of white people that I personally know, they don't care what you do. They look at other black people as human beings. They don't really care. This is what I'm saying. She said she went to UCLA. She said she's been enlightened. No, ma'am. I think you've been programmed. Black people taking out of black people's life for the pettiest, simplest things. You can't even say it's the white man. Drive-by shooting, gang violence. You don't blame all that on the white man? What, you can't use this? Or why don't you use this since you say you went to UCLA and try to turn that around? You notice that, guys? They don't ever try to turn that around, gang violence. They don't ever try to do that. They just sit there and make excuses after excuses for everything that happens in the black community.
Yeah.
They lied to you again. Would you date a white man?
Yeah, I would.
You would date the enemy?
I can date whoever I want. The white man isn't the enemy, the institution
But how are
is.
you going to have your space away from him?
I can always have my space. I can always create that space. What I look for in a man...
You would date a white man?
I've dated Asian men. What I look for in a man isn't
Have you dated a white man?
Yeah, I have.
Would you believe me if I told you that all this stuff that you've been taught and other black kids have been taught about the black thing and white privilege and all that mess is not real? It's just you guys are being brainwashed by angry blacks who want to control you in order to gain power and wealth for themselves. Would you believe me if I told you that's what's really going on?
No, I wouldn't.
You would not believe me?
I would not.
And why not?
I would not, because I've seen it, I've seen before becoming chairperson of the African Student Union at UCLA, I worked for Congresswoman Maxine Waters in DC.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It was an amazing experience. I worked for her.
She's such a dirty woman.
She's an amazing woman.
She's a dirty woman.
She's amazing. She has a beautiful spirit. I worked for her in 2015.
Shut up. I had to say, shut up. You mean to say Maxine Waters that I saw a few days ago talking about all Trump supporters should be investigated? Yeah, that's right. She said all of them. And not some or certain ones or certain type. She said all of them. She act like Trump is the only bad guy in politics. He's the only one. Come on now, man. We know a lot of your hands are not clean as you're making it seem. Yes, Maxine Waters is part of that program too, to have people running around here with this victim mentality. Shut up.
Can you tell us about the demands that black student unions have been making at other colleges.
Yeah, many of them have resembled some of ours. Ours are just very specific to what we have already in terms of our resources. Other campuses have demanded Black resource centers, endowments. So UC Berkeley was able to get an endowment of around, I believe $25 million for Black students. And they were able to get a Black resource center as well as Dominguez Hills. UC Santa Cruz made a demand for Black student housing, as did Cal State Los Angeles. But their demands surround a lot of other things. We had demands last year, and one of which was for an increase in Black faculty and to make sure they're tenured, and also to get a Black recruitment officer to directly recruit Black students to campus.
Can white students make these same demands of these universities? Would you be okay with that if they did it?
White students can do whatever they please.
And it wouldn't be a problem?
But I think the problem
Let's say they wanted
a
white student information center, they wanted $40 million for white people, an endowment for them. They wanted safe spaces for white people, just as Blacks are demanding it. Would that be fine?
The thing is, they already have that. They already have that.
But would that be fine if they did it, though?
It would be a problem because it would be a show at least of white supremacy to have only white spaces. You know what I mean? It's like that's what that's what the country has created for generations already. That's what it stood to be before now. And so when we're asking...
Did she just say what I think she just said? White supremacy. So there's no such thing as Black supremacy? It's okay to have Black safe spaces where they push and promote hate towards other races? No, that's fine. Oh, wow. I can't stand individuals like this. But why does, for some reason, they so believe that white people are all privileged? She said they don't need it or have to. Why? You don't think there's poor white people that's going through the struggle? Millions of them that's going through the struggle like another Black man or a Black woman? There's millions of them. That because they're white doesn't mean they could just go and get anything they want. This mentality is sickening. That's why she said Maxine Waters. I already know. Oh, man, just because you went to college, that don't mean nothing.
For these things, it's not because we're trying to create Black only spaces, it's because we don't have space already.
That is so insane. But you totally believe it, huh?
They don't have their own space, man. When they have their own space, what do you think they're doing? Huh? They turn on their own people. Come on, man, I'm tired of saying it. You guys see how many states the majority is Black, and you see what happens. It's overrun with gang violence. Come on now, man. I don't know why they honestly believe and think in their mind that there's no poor white people or homeless white people. I am doing better than so many white people that I personally know I went to school with. Just because they're white, that don't mean nothing, man. Everybody have to work hard for what they want to achieve in life. List the demands for Black. Whites can't have that same list because they're white. Their skin is already privileged for them. That's pretty much what she's saying. Now let that make sense. We want to hire more Black people that's qualified for the jobs. For some reason they act like all white people could just do and get what. And if that's the case, there shouldn't be one poor white person here in America. It shouldn't be that. If you're saying their skin is all they need, there shouldn't be one poor one. Nope. Zero. But that's not the case. Millions are going through the struggle. Man, it's all about the rich and the poor. That's what all of this comes down to. Nothing to do with race. Man, she went to college. Man, that was just, wow. Yeah, I don't think you went to college, man. I think you got programmed, like Jesse said. Yes, you got programmed by other Blacks who be thinking this way. Sweet, beautiful girl, but too bad, man. She already got programmed already. Her mind got poisoned. Blacks can have their own safe spaces, but since white people already had the KKKs and they went through all that type of stuff with slavery and owning slaves and stuff like that, they don't need any white safe spaces. Because if they do, it's pretty much living it as white supremacy. I have never seen one white person in my years, that goes around saying white power. Show me one of them. Exactly. But I see millions Black power. They gotta start putting all white people in the same bag, man. They don't like when other people put all black people in the same bag. Cause not all black people run around here thugs or disrespecting people or in the gangs. No, they got regular, normal, hardworking black people out there too. And they got normal, hardworking white people that go out there that just want to get their job, get their paychecks, and go home to their family, just like a black person. We all humans at the end of the day. Stop looking for a special type of treatment, red carpets rolling out, man. Work hard. UCLA. Yeah, okay. Hey, man, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you like, share, subscribe. Leave a comment in the comment section. And let me know what you guys think about this video here in the comments. Do you guys honestly believe that because a white person is already white, they're already privileged and they have access to whatever they want in life? And on the other hand, because you're black, your struggles will be 10 times harder. You guys honestly believe that? Also, if white people got the same as a black person, they'll be labeled as white supremacy. If a black person get the same thing that that white person is fighting for, they don't get labeled as black supremacy. Now, let that make sense in the comments. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. You guys have a blessed day.